Hello everyone, it's your boy here once again, Classic Way Speaking. You know how we do it. We simplify the complicated. Alright, so we are back again with our pre-market analysis. Let's start off with UAUSD. Now UAUSD, we are going to begin from the monthly time frame, analyze it all the way to forward time before you find an entry on this page. So UAUSD, let's take our time and begin. Now the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Now let's talk about structure here on the monthly. On the monthly, after I can see over here is a range or a consolidation. Why? Because there's a horizontal level of buy pressure here and then also a horizontal level of sell pressure above. So this movement over here is a range or a consolidation. But this consolidation period over here on the monthly has been broken. Why? Because sellers were so strong from this resistance, they came all the way down and they are broken below the strong support level to the downside. So once sellers have been able to break below the range, where are we going? We are moving all the way to the next level of sensitivity, which is going to be what? The monthly support level. Now, since you understand that price is dropping all the way down to the monthly support level, that becomes the direction. So you're only going to be picking entries into that direction before price makes contact with this monthly support level. And how are we going to do that? Let's take you through the various time frames, understand their structure before we know how to sell all the way to this monthly support level on UAUSD. So UAUSD, let's take it further to weekly time frame for more understanding. All right, let's go. All right, so this is UAUSD on the weekly time. On the weekly time frame, let's take our time and explain. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, we have our weekly mid-range zone over here. Where is price going on the weekly? On the weekly, we saw a strong level of sell pressure, drop the market all the way down, broke below this monthly mid-range zone, they pushed the downside, giving us a weekly lower low. After the lower low, price went all the way up to give us a weekly lower high. After a lower high, where do we go? We move continuously to the next support level here as well, lower low. So price is definitely going to give us a new lower low, which will make contact with the monthly support level as well. Now, since you understand the flow of the market on the weekly, we are going to take our time and also go to the daily and then continue the analysis. But before we go to the daily, you can also see that price has given us an evening star candle confirmation here, which means that there's going to be more sell pressure that will push the market continuously before it makes contact with this monthly support level. All right, now that we have understood the weekly, let's take it to the daily to control or to confirm certain things as well. All right, so let's go to the daily time frame to continue with the analysis. All right, so this is also a daily time frame on UAUSD. Let's explain. Now on the daily, we have our daily mid-range zone over here. What else do we see on the daily? On the daily, we're also seeing a downtrend. Why? Because price broke below this daily mid-range zone to the downside, giving us what? A lower low. After lower low, you see lower high. Where should price go next? Continue the move further down. So you're going to see sell pressure from this daily resistance push the market all the way to this monthly support level. Now that we also understand the flow of the market on the daily, what are we going to do? We're going to take it all the way to a forward time frame and understand how we are going to pick ourselves from this daily resistance all the way to the monthly support level. Alright, so UAUSD taking it all the way to the forward time frame to find the entry. Alright, so this is UAUSD on the forward time frame, and this is exactly where we're going to pick our entry. Now let's explain the 4 hour. On the forward time frame, price is also in a downtrend. Why? Because we saw a push to the downside, giving us a lower low, a lower high, equal lows over here. What has price that? It has gone back to retest daily resistance, and after retesting, as we saw the daily, we're going to see sell pressure from here drop all the way to the downside. So everything has been confirmed technically. Now, what is left before the entry on UAUSD is a candle confirmation. We are staying patient here on the forward time frame for price to give us what? Either a bearish engulfing candle close, a significant pin bar, or an evening star here before we pick our entry all the way down to the monthly support level. Once we're able to find entry over here on candle confirmation, TP1 will be at the next weekly support level over here. TP2 also going to be at the monthly support, and then we enter and hold to price hit our target. Now there's only one thing that can make this setup invalid. Whenever you do analysis, you must know how this setup can become invalid. Now if you look at the forward time frame, if price does not give us the confirmation that we need, and instead it goes continuously to the upside with that confirmation, then this setup becomes invalid because we know that there's not enough sell pressure here to push the market all the way to the downside. So that's it for UAUSD. Let's go to the next pair on the list, which is going to be gold. Alright, so gold, let us also start. Alright, so this is also gold, and we are going to begin for the monthly time. Now, gold on the monthly, let's take our time and explain. On the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. What exactly is going on the monthly time? On the monthly, we can see strong level of buy pressure from this monthly support level, push price all the way up, breaking above the monthly mid-range zone, went all the way up, made contact with the monthly resistance. But what happened? After making contact with the monthly resistance as a push, we didn't even see what an exhaustion, but only what another break above, telling us that there's more buy pressure here on gold, pushing the market to the upside. But once price has been able to break above the monthly resistance level, that also becomes a push. And after push, what happens next? An exhaustion before a continuation move all the way to the upside. So gold on the monthly, price is coming all the way down for a retest, and that retest is what we are going to capitalize on. So in the monthly, we are looking for entries around here all the way back to this monthly level as a retest. So how are we going to be able to find entry all the way down here as a retest on this monthly resistance? Let's find out as we take you through the weekly time. So gold, let's go to weekly time frame, understand the weekly flow of things, and how we are going to manage to find entry. All right, let's go to weekly. All right, so gold on the weekly time frame, let's explain. On the weekly, we have our weekly resistance level. What is price doing on the weekly? Price has made a weekly push, a weekly exhaustion. We saw another push, and the price is heading all the way down. So this movement all the way down is what we are expecting on the monthly time frame as the retest before price may go to the upside. And as I said, we are capitalizing on this retest all the way back to this level of sensitivity, which is the monthly level. All right. So if you look at the weekly time, you can even see a couple of rejection over here, all indicating that there is more sell pressure pushing the market further down as we test on this monthly resistance level. So now that we understand the flow of the weekly as well, let's take it further to daily. Understand the daily structure of things over here before you know how to sell all the way back to this monthly level. So good, let's take it again to daily time frame for more understanding. All right, so this is gold on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we are seeing a very beautiful structure. We have the daily upper zone and then the daily lower zone. What is price doing on the daily? Price on the daily saw sell pressure from this resistance level, dropped all the way down, and managed to break below the daily support level, so giving us a push all the way down. After a push, what happened? We have seen a retest or exhaustion. After exhaustion, continuation move further down. So the daily time frame is also showing us a beautiful structure to the downside, indicating that we are on the right path. So gold on the daily, this is where we are going to find entry all the way to the monthly level of sensitivity. So let's take it again to a 4-hour time frame. Find entry at this daily resistance all the way to this monthly level of sensitivity. All right, so gold, let's take it all the way to a 4-hour time frame and then finalize everything. All right, so this is gold on a 4-hour time frame, and this is exactly how we're going to pick our entry. Let's explain. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we have a 4-hour mid-range zone over here. What is price doing also on the 4-hour? We are seeing a downtrend, right? Because we can see lower lows and lower highs. Price broke below, giving us a lower low here, a lower high, under low, under lower high, and this is exactly where we are looking for an entry to the downside. Now remember, this retest here is the daily retest that we saw on the daily time frame. As I said, this area is exactly where we are picking an entry to the downside. So what is going to be the entry confirmation good? The entry confirmation good is going to be a bearish engulfing candle close, a significant pin bar, or an evening star before you pick an entry all the way to a downside on gold. So gold, this is supposed to have full and complete technical analysis. Someone may ask, Classy, what will make this setup invalid? Very important question. Now this setup becomes invalid when we do not see the candle confirmation that we need to see before we sell all the way to the downside. So that's it for gold. Let's move to the next pair on the list. Alright, so the next pair on the list is BTC. Now BTC, let's explain. On the monthly, we have the monthly upper, the mid-range, and the lower zone. What has happened on the monthly time frame? Price with the monthly puts the upside, giving us a higher high here, drop down for higher low, went for another push the upside, breaking above previous high, and it's moving all the way where? To the next resistance at the new higher high. So BTC on the monthly time frame, it is very evident that price is seeing more buy pressure and is pushing towards the monthly resistance level. And since price is going all the way to monthly resistance, we want to trade in that direction. So what are we going to do? We're going to find entries that will take us all the way to this monthly resistance level. All right, let's take it further to weekly time frame to understand the weekly flow and how price will be managing to move to the upside as well. All right, so BTC, let's take it to weekly time frame for further understanding. All right, so this is the weekly time frame on BTC. Let's explain. Now, if you look at BTC on the weekly, we are seeing the exact same thing as we saw on the monthly, a push all the way to the upside. But over here in the weekly time frame, if you take a closer look at exactly what has happened over here, you are going to notice that there's a few pips or there's a few wicks over here pushing the market further to the upside. So these wicks that you are seeing over here are all indications that what there's more buy pressure around this particular area that will be able to push the market further to the upside, right? So BTC USD, we've gotten a clue on the weekly that price is still in the what? In the buying business. So let's take it again to daily time frame, understand the whole daily structure over here, and manage to pick entry to the upside as well. Alright, so BTC USD onto the daily time frame for further understanding. Alright, so this is BTC USD on the daily time frame. Let's explain. On the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. What is price doing on the daily? Price is in the downtrend daily. Why? Because you've seen the push the upside high, and exhaustion high low, and then push the upside breaking above this mid-range zone to give us a new high. After that, we've seen what an exhaustion. What happens next? Continuation and move all the way to the upside. So if you look closely, there was a higher time frame stop hand over here because of this movement to the downside. But buyers came in and push price all the way up, forming this strong pin, indicating that they are still in the buying business, and we're going to see price push further to the upside. So on the day time frame, everything shows that price is moving all the way to the next level of sensitivities above. So let's take it further to a 4 time frame and look for entry around here, which is the higher low, to push the market further to the upside. So BTC USD, let's take it all the way to a 4 time frame and look for entry here to the upside. Alright, so this is BTC USD on the 4 time. On the 4 time frame, let's explain this entry. If you look at the 4 time frame, although we have seen buy pressure from this area all the way up, price is still in a downtrend because we are seeing lower lows and lower highs over here. So as a result of that, we cannot pick the entry now, but what we are going to do is that we're going to stay patient, wait for price to break above this previous lower low to give us a higher high. We will then wait for higher low before an entry all the way to the upside. So this is also our full and complete analysis on BTC USD. Very beautiful one. Once this manages to play out, we're going to make a ton of money over here. Alright, so let's take it again to the next pair on the list. Alright, so the last pair on the list on our pre-market analysis this weekend is going to be NAS 100. Now NAS 100, let's start on the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. What is happening on the monthly time frame? On the monthly, you see the monthly push the upside giving us a higher high, monthly exhaustion higher. What happens next? Monthly continuation push to give us a new high at the monthly resistance level. Now, since price has not yet made contact, we know definitely what is going to make contact with this monthly resistance level. So we're going to find entry around here into that direction before the contact is made on the monthly resistance. Now, without further ado, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame, understand the weekly flow of things before you manage to pick the entry to the monthly resistance level. So NAS 100, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame for further understanding. Alright, so this is NAS 100 on the weekly time frame. On the weekly, we have the weekly upper zone and the weekly lower zone. What else are we seeing on the weekly? We are seeing an uptrend buy because price made a push high, an exhaustion higher low, and then push the upside high, and the exhaustion high. What happens? And then push the upside to give us a new higher high. So the next higher high on this uptrend is also going to make contact with the monthly resistance level. So NAS 100, we are looking for the entry above this weekly resistance to go all the way to the next monthly resistance. So everything is clear here on the weekly because the weekly is also moving in the direction we predicted. Alright, now let's take it again to daily time frame, understand what is happening here on the daily before we pick our entry to the monthly resistance level. So NAS 100, let's go to daily to continue with the analysis. Alright, so this is also NAS 100 on the daily time frame. Let's explain. Now, on the daily time frame, we have the daily upper and the daily lower zone. The daily time frame is also giving us an uptrend, supporting the overall direction to the upside. Where is that uptrend? We have this daily push the upside high, daily exhaustion higher low, daily continuation push high, daily exhaustion higher low. What happens? Daily continuation push to the upside as well. So NAS 100, this is exactly where we're looking for more buying opportunities to take price all the way to this resistance level of the month. Now let's take it again to the 4 hour time frame. Understand what is happening here on the 4 hour before an entry will come into the monthly resistance level as well. So NAS 100, taking it all the way to 4 hour for our final touch. Alright, so NAS 100, this is the last time frame of the 4 hour time frame where we are ending things. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, what is price over here? Price was initially in a downtrend. It gave us a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low, and a lower high, but it couldn't continue selling further down. Instead, price was looking about previous lower high here to the upside, giving us a higher high. After a higher high, we are expecting a higher low before an entry all the way to the other side. So if price complete this one exhaustion or this higher low, we wait for candle confirmations before we buy all the way to the upside. So now Sunday, this is also my full and complete technical analysis. If you love what I'm doing over here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, tell a notification so that you get notified anytime I drop any video. Thank you for watching in, and don't forget to join my free signals group. The link is in the description. Stay classy, trade classy. Peace guys, I'm out.